Come to your pickup pile today. We have pile 1 and 2 as usual. This will be for weekend energies coming at you, okay? So this is a brand new one. The last one was a January mid-month, and I will link it down below. All of the details of the past pickup piles will be down below, okay? So I'm just going to shuffle here. I'm going to get a deck ready because I have already pre-drawn cards for the weekend. So this is what's coming toward you. We have the Baroque here. I think I'm going to use this style of deck, and I forgot what it was. Is it upside down? It is. Some of it's upside down. Whoopsie. We have this this particular one. Oop, I might not be able to use it. There's a lot of upside down cards. Let me see here what I could use. Maybe the Learner's Tarot is okay. Or all of, yeah, they're upright. So we have a pickup pile 1 and 2. The screen reflects the artwork for today's coming weekend energies. I'm going to shuffle the Learner's Tarot, the Learner's Tarot. If I, I'm not staying awake during these readings, it's because it's been really tough doing personals in between all the videos. The ones that make it live for Libra Light go first usually, and I do the personals after. But yesterday was a bit stormy for me, so if I appear tired today, I do apologize in advance. I will still give you my full energy as much as possible. This is pretty good. It's already shuffled. We go to pile number 1 at 1:30. So pile number 1, you saw your icon at the very beginning of this video. You will see 2 sets. You are to meditate on which one calls to you. Okay, so whenever you watch a pickup pile on this channel, whichever pile best suits your current situation based off of the picture. Okay, the first one we have is a bicycle. Interesting. We have the 8 of Cups. So this is an active walking away. It is from the Stranger Things deck. And we see that you have walked away with the leaves blowing, or your person did. There's a bike left isolated by that light pole. Okay, so we're going to let that hang out here as we look at the imagery. The next one is a divine feminine energy. It comes from the Insightful Tarot deck, or the Heart's Hidden Secret. It says, expecting faith, and I'm manifesting with hope. All right, so we have our first female energy. She's wearing a white dress too, which could mean a spiritual awakening is happening. It could be even re-happening if you've gone through this before. I feel like there is a new awakening for this particular person in pile number 1, where it's opening up a Pandora's box of something new that has been realized so far. So that's what I get from the sunflowers. And the sunflowers too are a sign of hope as well, with their growth, how big they get in a farming land. We see this here maybe happening in Kentucky or like Alabama, somewhere in the South. So it says expecting faith and manifesting with that walk away. Also, I see a light synchronicity in these 2 cards. The 8 of Cups, maybe that was her bike where she was riding many, many seasons in the same direction. Now she's walked off into this meadow of sunflowers. So it's even showing the walk away with the divine feminine. We have dog, our first animal, protection from a powerful friend. All right, first tea leaf, protection from a powerful friend. This powerful friend might even be an ancestor. It doesn't even have to be a 3D friend, somebody that you see every day, or a parental or a brother or sister. This could be someone who watches you really, really closely, day in and day out, someone that has maybe passed on in your story. So we will check on that, okay? It's a loyalist, no matter what, with the dog spirit. We have love. Could be love coming in, or you're showing yourself love day to day. I kind of feel like this woman in the photo has been left to pick up those scraps, left to pick up the things of her heart as well. And we will also look at the tea leaves as modus operandi here. We will look at each tea leaf. In pile number 1, you have carriage. This reminds me of princesses, first of all. So a carriage is leaving here. It looks like it's leaving town, or it can be a literal chariot as well. It says a journey, either physical or mental, I think is beginning. Okay, it doesn't feel like an end. The 8 of Cups already happened in this particular pile. So we have a brand new carriage happening. Also, carriages are associated to carrying the bride away, right, after the wedding, and to the wedding too. So there is a carriage either arriving to take you away, as you've already 8 of Cups induced out of that. Your last card, and this is the conclusion. It's the Stranger Things, as you can see from the back. 3 of Scoops is the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, we have an ice cream here, Sunday. And as you know, from when your parents were probably children, they'd have these really small mom and pops throughout the country. And if you're in Europe too, you know about these mom and pop little diners as well. You might have them as, in your area or your country. What's going on with the Three of Pentacles in pile number 1 is it looks like someone new has been invited to the table. Okay, it's either a friend, a family member to come and speak to you, but there is like a third resonance happening here. Working together and collaboration is the Three of Pentacles. So that might be where this carriage is headed to. We're going to check it out with tarot as well. Overall, I think it's somebody who has left a relationship in the recent past. You left a love circumstance. I don't feel it any other way because you have this card. It's not talking about you leaving a job. It's not talking about you leaving a best friend. It looks like you left a recent relationship in pile number 1. Okay, so pile number 1, let's get started. I want to clarify some cards. What's at the heart of this reading? If pile number 1 is already resonating with our weekend Libra here who's watching for some signs to go forward, what's the biggest message here on Friday? The Emperor. Heading towards an Emperor, a new person. It can be an attraction to Aries as well, or you're attracted to an Emperor type of guy here. Okay, female, I do think that you're putting faith into romance. Again, if you're watching, you are trying little by little in this, and maybe it's through guidance or somebody that you trust, maybe even someone you watch too, that you're being headed towards a Knight of Wands. So in a sense, you're being guided to believe in love, and that an Emperor here can be part of your new story. If you are lacking in love at this time and you're like, oh my God, I don't want another love read here. The Emperor's stature could be someone in your life that hasn't even made themselves known yet, okay? They're not around yet. For some of my ladies who work with guys like this, you know, where you maybe feel a workplace attraction, this Emperor might be remaining quiet for a particular reason. And I get silence so far. So let's see what you get out of this future read. We also have 3s, so pay attention to that. What is the outcome here? A King of Cups sideways. King of Cups. We have water and fire so far. The King of Cups that shows up in this reading today via intuition has been led to you. Okay, so I feel here that there will be contact vocally by a masculine figure. King of Cups and the Emperor, you can't deny the masculinity in both cards. And you can also be a female here watching to see if this is your masculine side. That's also acceptable here. What is this teaching? What's the lesson? The lesson is coming from a 5 of Swords. Something happened for this person to walk away. I'll show you the 8 of Cups first. The bike has been left against this light pole, okay? Maybe even to future hop back on and get on the right track. It's almost like the bike was left there for a reason. She is sauntering now in a new direction with the sunflowers. So what I gather is a beautiful card. It's more beautiful in person, actually, Libras. I find that it is in person. The 5 of Swords happened via an argument. There was something really hurtful here said. I also think that the Libra watching this particular pile, you were a part of these words. You actually had precedence in this conversation. You had presence of mind. I do feel like somebody got a lick of your words in today's story. 5 of Swords is pain overall. So the lesson was learning and growing from this particular pain card, the 5 of Swords. What's up next? There is a long break. The 4 of Swords is Libra energy. We own this card in the tarot. It's Libra. So there's a longer break here for rejuvenation. And it's to get energy levels up. It's also to raise your vibration. Maybe the Empress is a bit wounded here. That's important. The 4 of Swords has not come back in a while. And I'll tell you why. The 4 of Swords is a tough card also to read for because you don't know sometimes why the Libra is taking a break. I feel like it's to recharge yourself at this time. The King of Cups does worry about you here. I see the play on cards. They think of you as you rest and rejuvenate in pile number 1. So we have another conclusion card here. We have you doing this behind the scenes. It's the card that you don't know or see. 7 of Pentacles is preparing for something investment-wise. You could be preparing to start a business out of this hurt. You could be transmuting the energy and investing your time with other people who care. Seven of Pentacles to the Three of Pentacles is a finite Nine of Pentacles independent person. So when you add those two cards, and what's beautiful is they're from two different decks, you're going to be working on something that soothes the soul and also the pocket, I feel, coming up this weekend. You could gain a new idea. You could be inspired by somebody else who already does something that you love, and it could involve teaming up with like-minded souls. Three of Pentacles. Again, it's like someone's been invited to the table. That's what I'm getting from that diner card. Let's move on here. Conclusion. Big time conclusion. Queen of Swords. King of Swords. The Strength card. The Page of Cups. And the Knight of Pentacles. I just read them off here because a lot piled on. Page of Cups is an apology. Okay, you could be receiving word from someone you haven't heard from in a long time. A caring, loving advance. Many of you can sense this person might even be planning to make you turn around in that saunter in the sunflower seeds or sunflower patch there. So this person is preparing an apology. Also, it's a wistful advance to get your attention. The Page of Cups is really pagey, so they come in with that type of youthful energy and maybe to recharge you to take a second look at them. I picked that up in this reading because the King of Cups is thinking. This is a guy that's deep in thought today. King of Cups. Can even be a new person, Libra, like a newer person you were dealing with. I also see that you need inner strength right now, okay? There's tough times that just occurred. So I do think that someone owes you an apology on some level. I do think that they want to balance things out and get equal with you. But you're the Libra, so you're the equalizer. We see here that there's slow advances also to feeling better. I think you get that after the recharge. The weekend could actually be your reset that you definitely need in pile number one. Let's get a second conclusion out for you. Second conclusion, Six of Cups. You might be missing each other, or there's mirroring happening. In twin flame and divine souls that are led to be a part of each other's story all over again, this can happen and you feel it. You feel that they're feeling you in the Six of Cups. Somebody is. I want to check on that Six of Cups. Give me a second. I'm going to grab a whole new deck here because I want to start off with a fresh 78, as I always do. It's fair, and you're supposed to do it actually like that. What's the Six of Cups? Why is this person missing, Libra? Okay, they're coming to a decision. There's a crossroads coming up in this person's life. Crossroads with the Two of Swords. Why are they missing, Libra? This person that just walked away. I think you're the Eight of Cups. I really want to tell you that you're the Eight of Cups. I think your person is the Six of Cups. Okay, pile number one. There's a happiness here that they want to achieve with you. What is this about? This is even in our main readings, the Ten of Cups. What's the Ten of Cups about? Angels, clear messages, please. There's two. A success with you. The Six of Wands. Wanting to have a success. Why? Because you walked away. Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Pentacles. Wanting to give you the effort now. And will you take it, is what I heard. Will you take it? But see, it depends on how powerful this affected you, Libra, this Five of Swords. If there was a third party brought in, or there's some type of heartbreak here that you can't move past, essentially. This person wants to give this now, over the weekend. That's weekend energy. You could be hearing about that effort and working together with you. Page of Swords, my goodness. Page of Swords to the Queen of Cups to the Lover's card. Queen of Cups is Cancer. You could have Cancer in your chart and Gemini, because those are the next cards next. This person still wants a relationship with you. I can't even say it any other way. You can't depict it any other way. This person wishes it could go back to a time that was much simpler, and they wish that it could just be still about love between the two of you. I'm going to end it there for your little Page of Swords guy here, because we will go to pile number two for the weekend. So I'm going to clean this up. And I'm going to use that continual deck there. These will be at the beginning of the video for you to review again. We have pile number two. You have a lot. I think pile number two is a little bit more. All right, pile number two is 1433. First card is Signs and Clues. Intuitive advances coming up from you to pick up. There's some clues that you're getting either from other readings or you pick it up by yourself. I think you're a very powerful Libra in part number 2 here, pile number 2. You're powerful with your intuition. She listens. This is the type of high priest or high priestess that listens to what the universe is sending at this time. I'm going to put this right over here. We have bell. I love the bell and the gong cards. Bell and announcement. Are you ringing the bell or is someone around you ringing this bell over the weekend? An announcement. Interesting energy. I don't see any synchronicities in the artwork, but if you notice, it comes from a certain time. This time was very olden where they would ring the bell in the city and it was to announce something big. So we see here that you could be the receiver of that. You could be hearing about that bell go off and maybe you get the news first is what I get from that. Okay, so the next one is a fiery climax approaches. Full moon in Aries. Okay, you could be dealing with an Aries because that's the first zodiac sign here. It's a big full moon there that's red. It's also very Mars energy and Tower energy and Scorpio because Aries and Scorpio is ruled by that energy. So it says a climax approaches. Something ends this weekend for you. Whether it's pain, you start a new chapter. I feel like also pile number 2 has a reset, but it feels different. Okay, so take that how it resonates. The reset seems like it comes from some news that you get. Alrighty, schmighty. Let's go to the next card. Justice from the Stranger Things deck here. Beautiful tarot deck too if you're just starting out and you want to learn. The only thing that I have a complaint about with this tarot deck, you guys, is they change a lot of the pentacles, swords, and wands. They reframe it with different words. So that's the only thing that I would kind of de-recommend from buying this tarot deck. But we have you in the 80s in the Justice card. She's wearing a very 80s dress. I do know that the series is placed in the 80s, so that could be of some maybe Akashic record importance for you. But we do have truth coming to whoever the Libra is. That could be the bell for you. You could be receiving a piece of truth that finally closes out something that was painful or something you need to know about, okay? Also clarification from someone, or you get clarification through spirituality. The bell is going to the Libra, however, okay? We have I love this. In 6th grade, there was a girl in my class that used to draw eyes like this. So this particular tarot card means a lot. It reminds me of those times. It's like really sentimental. We have intuition. It says your psychic abilities, trust your intuition. You are the type of Libra who has premonition talents. Maybe some of you dream of something and then it happens the next few days. You could be that powerful with your intuition. Color things resonate with you. Dream patterns might repeat for this Libra. So your intuition is on high. You have another high priestessy card. 2 of them today. Okay, so we have Pisces here. I pick up Aries and Libra in pile number 2. I think here that you see something beyond the veil. You're very powerful in the fact that you see that it's coming. You could feel that it's already on your doorstep. And it could very well be this audible noise with the bell. Okay? You trust it too, which is amazing. I feel like you're trusting the pattern of what you're shown. And the climax is happening. So we will have to clarify that card. We have the Lovers. The Lovers with Gemini. We have the 2 main characters from the series. They're looking at each other. I think that's 11 off to my right-hand side. If you notice, there's a space between these 2 people in the Lovers card. So over the weekend, you could be notified of why there was like a split between you 2. There's something about this blue space. All right, between 11 and the guy of her dreams there, or her crush. Could be significant. The number there that's important is 6 because that's the Lovers card in Major Arcana. And you also have, I was going to laugh here because in the last pick-up piles, you always have this tea leaf called the Tent. If you guys remember that. You have one in a different card here today. From Stranger Things, we have someone who's kind of exiled, excavated themselves away. It is the 4 of Dice. 4 of Dice is the 4 of Swords. So I think that's the 4 of Swords from Stranger Things. I will double check today and I'll put it in the notes if I think it is the Four of Swords because dice is swords. So the Four of Swords. Maybe that was what the break was about with that space in the Lover's card. Maybe even here a break in mental space. You both needed to separate for good reason. I think it was for your mental health too in pile number 2. This one is a strong one, this second one. Okay, let's see what's going on with the Learner's Tarot. We have 78 cards here to clarify. What's the fiery climax? Tower energy. Thank you. A King of Cups. Scorpio. There's a tower energy being brought in by this King of Cups. You've been getting intuitive nudges that they're in your energy. Pile number 2. Okay, you get signs and clues, you get numbers, you get activations that happen within you. There's a resonance almost on a daily basis with you and this person. You find out about this King of Cups this weekend, okay? Scorpio energy sitting there on the throne. Between him and the water is cement. It's a cemented throne in a sense. So this Scorpio card, just remember it because we're continuing to clarify here. What's the relationship to the person sitting in the justice seat? Whoever feels like they're justice, what's going on? Six of Pentacles, that they make a return. There's generosity that happens here in pile number 2, and they come in with this beautiful Tauran energy. Okay, they give back to you on some level. What form does that come in? The Six of Pentacles, besides an interaction here that's really physical with that card, an offer. Ace of Pentacles. You get an offer from them. You get a hand that is reached out to you. Does Libra feel this intuitively? Nine of Pentacles. You do. Yes, you do. It's Virgo. Okay, you feel this intuitively as a solo person. You're really abundant. Take a look at this. The Justice card is a female and the Nine of Pentacles is 2. For my females on the channel, you could be feeling this way alone, okay? When you sit with yourself day to day, you could have this energy about to burst of abundance and creativity for yourself. I think you're noticing it because you've been left in an isolated space. There's something about being alone where you hear this bell card. You feel the signs and clues also that are coming toward you. What's the relationship from the Lovers to the King of Cups? What's that relationship? Holding on to you. Four of Pentacles, Capricorn. Okay, and you see that little Capricorn emblem in the corner. They're holding on to you for dear life, okay? And why, we're going to find out now. What are the whys for this, please? Page of Swords is the first card down. This is so incredible, I tell you. Page of Swords. Somebody who's been studying, they love to observe. It's part of their forte at this time. It's so fun that you can describe the card that way. And also, you could be the one that's studying traversely. If you were to look at it 2 ways, you could be the studier too, or someone here who is studying and occupying their time. All right, so what I get is it's someone who watches, and I'll tell you why. The Four of Pentacles is holding on to the Page of Swords because there's something here of value. There's a valuable thing that won't release this particular Libra away from the story. I want to look at that because I do think it's a valuable piece. If you look at the Four of Pentacles very closely, they hold on to a physical attribute. The coin is just the symbol of that in tarot. It's a valuable thing about you. Why is the Page of Swords here? Thank you for staying with me for this long pickup pile. I hope it means something to you. I also hope just for entertainment too, you get a good laugh as well. These are done for the day, and it's also to see if you resonate with it as a person. So just take it how it resonates, and you can always leave the reading here. What's the Page of Swords? Thank you. New cards. Wheel of Fortune. Temperance. Temperance and the King of Wands. Aha. Okay, more pagey energy in the Two of Cups coming up next. They hold on to you because you have a value to you of permanency in a relationship. The Two of Cups is about love, and it also can be about keeping 2 people together. The Two of Cups is a very sublime energy of coupleship. They want you to have patience with them. That's something that you might have to learn. There is a patience and a balance coming from this person in pile number 2. They might want to, because I take the Temperance card too as a solution. Somebody might want to just be on an even keel with you. I don't sense an apology in pile number 2. I sense that the spying has led them to have more patience in this situation. Okay, so this Page of Swords is learning that they themselves have to have temperance, if that makes sense, because something is about to turn here, and it's called Destiny's Child. So let's see why that turns. Let's get really rugged here and let's find out why the Wheel of Fortune turns. Thank you, Libra, for staying with me this long. It's about to be like a half-hour sitcom here. What's going on with this King of Wands? And we're going to clarify that right now to the Wheel of Fortune. Give me the last few cards of this reading. The Lovers. Okay, so it's connected to a relationship that you had and felt. I'm going to leave it there. You just had and you felt this. They are revealing that you are a part of their final options. They had them. You're the best. I'm hearing here the best of the bunch. And I know that's kind of like offensive because Libra's always the best. But I feel here that they did look around, okay? And you learn about that. I think some of you who have receipts, maybe you already know this was done in the recent past. They want to turn something around with you being the choice. The choice card, look at this. I said the choice and I did not even look at the Lovers card. It's here. You are the choice. It's also known as that. Back in the day, the Lovers was just the choice card. So King of Wands, why is this Burger King here again? Why is the Burger King here? We have the Page of Pentacles. Very, very small offer. I think they're seeing if you fall for something, Libra. Like they probably don't think that your intuition is very high at this time or that you're even utilizing it. The thing that this person don't know is that you are. You're very connected. You're looking for those signs and clues. You might be sensing that they're watching you or that their arrival is very near this weekend. Okay? If you're already talking to this person, like let's say you have connection to the Page of Swords, can I get a card on that? They do know that you're a very caring individual with the Queen of Pentacles. You care about several different things going on right now. You're very focused as the Queen of Pentacles. It's almost coming off as like they're envious of that. They're very jealous that you are that to many different people. It's coming off as envy in this reading, okay? Why do they want Libra to have patience with them? What's the Temperance card? You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. I have 2 cards only for the end. Sorry for something in the 5 of Cups, really regretful, and they're going to be telling you about it with the 8 of Wands. Direct communication about that 5 of Cups, okay? They want you to have patience and listening to it as well. The reason why the connection is happening is because they want you to have patience with what you learn. I don't know if it's hard to hear. It might be hard to hear about with that 8 of Wands. And maybe that's why the Strength card comes out so much in our last 2 days, is because it might be heavy material for your ears here. All right, Libra, I have to wrap it there. This King of Wands is coming to you in pile number 2. I don't think you have to do anything. These are the intentions going on for the weekend. Thank you guys for your time. Thank you always for just showing up, commenting, being lovely, and being kind people. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We will do a new love scenario. We're going to look at how you will meet them. So it's going to be part 2 of that. And I think I'll do a daily for tomorrow's Libras too. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Namaste and take care. Be